New day, and we're in the flow Friday. How you feel about that? I am Felicia Muhammad, your spiritual life and business shit shifter, and I'm a healer. I do intuitive readings. I help you get your life in order with your business, your love life, your financial life. The whole it's a holistic approach. It's a holistic approach to living, and I help you to know how to awaken the healer that is within you. All right, so today we're going to be talking about distress from your mess. Back in June in St. Croix, which is where I am now, we had a retreat and it was called Distress from Your Mess Natural Lifestyle Rejuvenation Retreat. And so the intent of this retreat was to help people to know how to embody the power that they have and bring it out. Okay, so that it's not a matter of when or if you're going to be stressed, it's when you're going to be stressed. And so, what we learned is helping you learn how to navigate and manage stress when it shows up so that it does not affect you to the point where it starts to deteriorate the body, okay, and cause disease and all of that stuff. Because we know stress is at the root of a lot of most of the discomforts, the disease that is out there. And it comes in many forms: emotional stress, physical stress, mental stress, financial stress. So we covered all of those areas: your spiritual life, spirit, mind, body, family, finances, and society. Okay, so anytime that I'm speaking, I'm making sure that, well, at least it's my intent anyway, to make sure we cover all of those areas so that it'll be a holistic approach. Okay, because when one area shuts down, then another area is elevated. Okay, so again, you want to have a holistic approach because what affects you mentally and spiritually affects you financially. It affects your relationships with others. It affects how you um, how you navigate in society. So we want to always take a holistic approach. Okay, and so what we want to do today, welcome Ilias. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are discussing distress from your mess. So, what I want to be able to help us to be able to do before we do anything is I want us to inhale. I want us to inhale, full body inhale 3 times. Okay, so we can just get into a meditative state, so we can be open to receive for our highest good, whatever we need right now that we may be dealing with that's stressful. Okay, so I would like for you to close your eyes. I want you to do a full body inhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. So inhale and exhale. And when you exhale, you want to say ha, ha. So you want to make sure it comes all the air that you inhale. You want to make sure it comes all the way out. Okay, so we're going to inhale again. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Now, there are many ways that you should feel some relief. Did that help, just doing those 3 breaths? Put in the chat room if that helped you at all. And what I want you to do is to gauge your level of stress right now. If on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being like over the top. If you are really stressed right now, I want you to, good, Rochelle, good. I'm glad that helped. I would like for you to rate your level of stress that you're dealing with right now. It can be financial, it can be work stress, it can be relationship stress, it could be your own just inner stress, stuff that you're dealing with personally. Rate your level of stress so that when we finish this, we're going to take you through some processes to show you some practical things that you can do right then and there in that moment when you feel the stress coming on, when you feel the anxiety. Okay, 2, very good. When you feel the anxiety coming on, some things that you can do right then and there to help you to be able to be present in the now Okay, Oscar 8. All right. Oh, you way stressed. Okay, so we're gonna have to really help you with that. So we're gonna really help you to be able to know how to manage the stress when it shows up. Some practical things you can do right then and there to help you. Okay, so when we talk about stress, we know we want to deal from a nutritional standpoint. Okay, so you want to make sure you are ingesting adequate amounts of water, pure water, alkaline water, magnetized water, um, pure water, pH balanced water. You don't want to go overboard. Okay, so when we're dealing with the alkalinity and the acid and the alkalinity, the pH balance of the body, you want to get you some test strips so you can test in the morning what your pH level is before you drink anything, before you do anything. You can test it with your saliva or your urine. Spring water, is it okay? Distilled is better because sometimes they say spring water, but it's really tap water that has some minerals in it. So it's better doing distilled water because it doesn't have anything in it. Okay, and if you can get you a crystal, get you a and I didn't bring my crystal. Wait a minute, I may have it in my purse. I do carry a crystal with me at all times. Get you a crystal clear quartz crystal or an amethyst and put it in your water, and that charges the water. Okay, that automatically charges the water. So when you get your crystal, when you go to a store that sells stones or any place that sells crystals, you want to set the intention that you're going to be attracted to the crystal that is for you. Okay, so yeah, put both of them. If you have both, put both of them in. If you have a clear amethyst, if you have a clear quartz and an amethyst, put both of them in there. All right. Welcome, Simone Laporta. Welcome. So what you want to do, if you don't have crystals, you want to go to the gem store or a rock store, and you want to set the intention before you walk in the door or on en route there that you're going to be gravitated to the crystal that is for you. Okay. All right, so when you get there, you're going to automatically, this crystal is going to stand out to you, and that's the crystal that's for you. Okay, so get that crystal, then you want to go home, and if it's a two-pointed crystal, or if it's round on one side and pointed at the other, you want to take it and run it up under some tepid water, lukewarm water. Okay, and while you are doing that, you setting the intention and you're saying out loud, you are clearing this crystal. Okay, so it's going to now calibrate to your frequency. Okay, so you want to set the intention while the water is flowing over the crystal that you're clearing this crystal of all inharmonious action, thoughts, words, and deeds. Okay, so now the crystal is charged to you, and you can get you some small ones too and put it in your water bottle. So anytime you're drinking any type of fluids, put those crystals in your container. Even if it's orange juice, even if I pray everybody is getting off of soda. Oh my God, please, if you're not, that will help alleviate. That's tip number one. Don't drink no sodas. Do not drink sodas to de-stress. Tip number one, de-stress. Don't drink soda. Okay, so put it in your, and if you do, put the crystal in there so it can at least begin to have some effects with clearing and helping you to release your attachment to the soda. Okay, so that's tip number one of de-stressing from your mess. Alleviate all sodas. All right, so now that you have your crystals in your water, you want to make sure you drink plenty, plenty, plenty of water. Okay, you want to drink half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 160, then you want to drink 80 ounces of water. Okay, half your body weight of water in ounces. Okay, so the second thing you want to do is in the morning, you want to go look in the mirror first thing in the morning when you get up and you look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to look in your eyeballs and you'll be able to see an image of yourself. Welcome, Christian. You'll be able to see an image of yourself. And I want you to look at that image while you're looking in the mirror through your eyes. You'll see the image of yourself. And I would like for you to say, welcome, Erica. I would like for you to say, I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. If you're not familiar with that, that's Hopo Ono. Okay. And you can Google that. You say that at least 10 times while looking at yourself in the mirror. This helps you to build your confidence. This helps you to build your courage. This helps you to build your self esteem. Okay. So make sure you are looking at yourself in the mirror in the morning and saying, I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And you can say it in any way that you would like to. All right. With Erica or Kristen, would you all like to join me? I can open up a seat for you. If you have anything you would like to share on de-stressing from your mess, that's what we're talking about today, giving you practical tools and tips of how you can de-stress from your mess. All right, Christian, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good, welcome. So tell us a little bit about yourself. We're talking about de-stress from your mess, and I'm Felicia Muhammad, spiritual life and business shit shifter. And
Love it.
and so we're talking about de-stress from your mess. Want to give people practical tools and tips that they can do when they're stressed, because it's not a matter of if you're going to be stressed, it's a matter of when you're stressed.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you like to offer?
Oh, you're talking my language, friend. Yeah, you are. So I'm just new to this blab, and I'm fascinated by all the wonderful people that are out there doing this. I mean, really, two hands up, props to what you're doing.
Woo-hoo, yay!
Great. And I do a little bit of this myself. I'll be honest. I'm in wellness. I created a wellness business, Enjoy Tea. I actually have my logo wear on because I just got done teaching moving meditation.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I'm fascinated by the fact that we can connect with other like-minded people, and love to hear more of what you've got going on. And what I can offer is that I think that you're really right on something. You know, we have to say we're sorry to ourselves, because you know what?
Yeah.
I tell my kids. So I have a teenage daughter, and I tell her a lot. You know, be your inner bestie. You know, when your inner meanie starts beating on you, and they do, right?
Yeah.
Call on our inner bestie, rein her in, let her do the championing of all of our, problems, and our inner meanie will go away. They get real small, when your bestie takes over. So it's something simple I share with my kids, but.
Very good, very good. So what we did earlier, we did a meditation to open up, and then we also rated our level of stress today. If on a scale of 1 to 5, we rated what the range was for us. So we had a 2. We had somebody that was an 8. So we want to be able to take them. Welcome, Robert. We want to be able to take them through some processes and some tips to show them things instantly they can do. Okay. So, are you stressed today? What's your level?
My level is. Did you say it looks high?
No, I said on the level 1 to 5. What is it?
Oh, okay, good. I'm about. I have to say I'm about a 1 or a 2 today. I feel really chill. The kids are back to school. Like I say, I just finished my own moving meditation, and I feel
okay.
Good.
Okay. Well, Erica is at a 5. So, Erica, let's
help her.
Yeah, let's help Erica. So, Erica, if you wouldn't mind putting in, and if you want to join us on the hot seat, we can give you some direct coaching too, or take you through a process to help you come down so that you can, be in bliss and know what that feels like and choose to be there most of the time. So if you would like to join us, just request to join, and we would definitely be more than happy to help you. So if you wouldn't mind sharing okay, good. Okay, she's going to join us. Very good. All right, welcome, Miss Erica.
Hi.
Yay.
I slept very well. My puppy was attacked yesterday, and almost half her body was taken off. The picture's over there on Twitter. So I'm just
Oh, okay. So
It's hard.
let's all close our eyes at this point. And Erica, let me ask your permission, and everybody that's participating in the replay and currently, do you give me permission to access your energy field?
yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, give thanks. All right, one moment. All right, so let's everyone close our eyes and send down a grounding cord from the base of your spine to the crystal core of the earth. Ooh. It can be an anchor, it can be a tree root, but imagine whatever it is connecting right into that fiery ball that is the crystal core of the earth that transmutes all inharmonious action, thoughts, words, and deeds. All right, so now that we're grounded, now come back to the base of your spine and send a bright white light going out the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head, all the way up, 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 past the galaxy, the universe, seven planes of existence, connecting all the way in to that great morning star, to the Merkaba, whatever you classify that higher power as, connect in. And even if you don't have a classification, connect in to the galaxy, connect in to the bright morning star. Now we're connected as above, so below. Now come back to your heart space. Enter the doors of your heart through your back. Open the doors of your heart, step in, and be one with this vastness of space, this energy. Feel your heart beating. Connect your heartbeat to the earth's heartbeat. The two frequencies become one. Now, you're in this space. This is the space from which you serve, your heart chakra. The color is green. Now, let's all imagine, let's pull up the kitty and hold them in our arms. And let's send healing power, send green energy connected with white light. Send it to the kitty that was attacked yesterday and the body was almost disintegrated in half. Send love, send healing power. And let's send the healing power to the thing that attacked it. Okay? Send that energy down to the crystal core of the earth. Qualify that anger, that experience, that karmic debt. Requalify it. Send it down to the crystal core of the earth. Now requalify it with love, compassion, forgiveness. Feel that energy coming back up through your feet, filling your whole body. The healing power for the highest good of the kitty and all involved. Envelop it. Now, open your eyes. Now, Erica, how do you feel?
A little better.
A little better?
It was a hard night.
Hard night, okay. Welcome, Jason. Welcome, Chris. So that is something you can do at any given time. Just get in a space, get grounded, connect above, and just go into your heart space. That always releases stress, anxiety, fear. Okay, that's something that we can all do at any given time. And for those of us who are a little bit more advanced, you can even do it with your eyes open. You know, if you're in a space where there's a lot of people, you know, and you don't want people to think you crazy, you know, and if it doesn't matter, you know, just get in your zone, you know, and really just go there. All right. So we pray that helped you, Erica, and keep us posted on the healing power for your kitty, okay? And she did put a link where you can see and hear what happened to the kitty, and continue to send love. And we decree and declare that the healing power continues, okay? The healing power continues. Welcome, Najib and Iyad. All right, so Erica, would you like to share something that you may do when you are not stressed or in this traumatic experience with Kitty, that you can share with others to help people to know how they can de-stress from their mess? Because it's not a matter of when, it's not a matter of if you become stressed, it's a matter of when you become stressed. And so we want to be able to empower people with practical tools and tips that they can do in that moment to keep them, to help them to be present and release the stress that is on them at that particular point. Do you have anything you can offer?
Sure. So I practice Zen, but I also teach yoga.
Okay.
And one of the things my yoga teacher always says is, life's kind of like a wobble. So if you're in Ardha Chandrasana, for example, like a half moon, so it takes you off the earth and you're balancing.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things we always do when life gets wobbly is we have a tendency to fight against it.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a choice. You can either fight the wobble or you can breathe it.
Okay.
And when you breathe the wobble, then you are able to get more centered and grounded and stay with what it is.
Okay. Would you like to give us a demonstration of how to breathe the wobble, what that looks like and feels like?
Normally, yes, but not right now.
Okay. Maybe next time.
Ardha Chandrasana.
Christian, would you like to share on how to breathe the wobble, what that looks like and feels like for you?
Sure. You breathe a wobble like you breathe every breath. One breath in and one breath out. And you know what?
Okay.
You look beautiful, Erica. Having not slept, you know what? You're radiating, and I hope that the energy of, I know it's hard. Sometimes that liquid energy comes right out, right? But love that Lisa is offering, and I'm just popped in. All I can say is you get to the wobble one breath at a time. That's sometimes all you have, right? So.
All right, just friend. Oh, give thanks. Yeah, sorry.
Take care.
Okay, just friend, we're gonna have you on mute because you got some background noise going on. Thank you, ladies, for joining us. I appreciate you. All right. Welcome, just friend. And what we're doing, we're discussing distress from your mess and offering practical tools and tips that people can use, because it's not a matter of, just friend is muted right now. I'm going to unmute him when he's able to talk. Offering practical tools and tips that people can use to overcome stress, because it's not a matter of if you become stressed, it's when, okay? So you have anything you would like to share? I'm getting ready to take you off mute, just a friend. Go ahead. Have anything to share, just a friend?
Hello, how are you? My name is Salim.
How you?
From Kuwait.
Welcome. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. You have any tips for us on how to de-stress?
Now I am in highway. I am alone in highway. Don't have any. I am alone.
Okay. Well, you stay safe and keep driving, okay? We don't want you to get distracted and contribute to an accident.
Now I close. Now I tell you, how are you? I am good, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay, we can barely hear you. We can't understand what you're saying. Say it again.
Now I am driving, not can't talk.
You're
Okay?
Okay, very good.
Bye.
All right, take care. Thank you for joining us. All right. All right. Very good. Oh, goodness. Oh, this is too tight. Okay, let me release some of this stress from my head. All right. Okay, so next, the third tip is breathing. That's another way. Just taking the time to be able to just breathe. Just breathe. And another tip you can do is journal. So these are also 5 things you can do to release negative energy, okay? So you can journal, and you want to be able to be in a space when you're journaling. Your journal is a tool by which you should be able to be authentic, be vulnerable, and be just be honest with yourself about your shit, and that's how I say it. So if your journal doesn't reflect that, then we need to have a clearing session on how to journal so that you can show up authentic and true. Because if you can't be truthful to yourself, then you won't be able to be truthful to anybody else. Okay? So it's very important that when you're learning to de-stress from your mess, that you are first authentic, vulnerable, and very transparent with yourself. Okay? So another way you can distress is movement. As Kristen was sharing with us earlier, she was doing movement yoga, and movement is really good. You release a lot of subconscious blocks and stress when you move. With just simply shaking your body when you're feeling stressed. Because I know for me, when I feel like I'm getting stressed, this is what you teach. Yay! Music. Yes, I love music. I love dancing, girl. Oh my God. Um, so when you're feeling stressed, oh, I know what I was getting ready to say. For me, when I'm stressed, my whole body tenses up. I feel my cells and my whole body, I just tighten up. So when I feel myself tightening up, I consciously just relax, and I'll just shake my hands, shake my shoulders, shake my legs, and I'll just shake. I'll just shake it out. Shake it out. So let's shake it out. Whew. Shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your booty. You can do it. That song from the 70s. KC and the Sunshine Band. Oh, so shaking. Whew. And so see, just some of the anxiety I was feeling with doing this de-stress from your mess blab today, that just helped release a lot of stress that I had even getting here, because I was late. I was supposed to be here at 10:30. And because I'm on the island and where I live, I don't really get good internet video reception. So I can't do it at home. So I have to come to a place where I can definitely make sure we have a clear connection. There's no buffering, all of that. So that just released some stress that I was having. And I was probably at a 3. So recapping. Oh, James, you left us? Okay, well, come back later. So recap. First thing you want to do is, oh God, I choose to remember. Okay, it's going to be out of order, so I'm going to say it as it comes to me. See, I know how to be very transparent, because this is what happens when it's live. It's not scripted, and this is in me, so I know it already. You want to drink water. Haha, y'all didn't think I remembered the number one thing, right? Drink water, because the first tip I offered was releasing Coke, releasing sodas. Okay, I'm going to try and jump in. Okay, cool. Releasing soda. Stop drinking sodas. Okay, so we talked about drinking water. Come on, Rachel, my co-life coach. Yay, Rochelle, I'm sorry. Welcome. She's coming through. So as she's coming through, we want to drink plenty of water. Hey, lady, how are you?
I'm great. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh my goodness. I've been, you know what? I work from home, and I'm being, they track whatever I do. So I'm sneaking.
Okay.
And I just love you. So I just wanted to let you know that. And
give thanks.
I'm going to see if I can raise my volume here. No, that's not it. Let's see.
No, you're loud and clear.
I just can't hardly hear you.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my volume is up loud too. Okay. So yeah.
Let's see.
So while she's doing that, we want to go to number 2
okay.
and talk about the breath. and meditating. That's what we talked about.
Okay.
So Rochelle, tell us a little bit about yourself and who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm also a life coach, and I'm in my stages of certification right now. And
Okay.
I work with a lot of people with sorting out the truth of who they are and
Okay.
why they are, and stress. And I wrote a book about
Mhm.
stress, actually, about
Okay. What's the name of
in
it?
2010, because I can't barely hear you.
Oh, okay.
And I wrote that book based on affirmations of people that are dealing with stress, basically women. I wanted to get across to women that they can de-stress with affirmations. So what I
Ah.
did was put a little handbook together, and it's on Amazon. It's on Kindle because it's not published or anything.
Okay.
And it's on Kindle, and I just wanted to get it out there because affirmations, along with action, equal
Mhm.
de-stressing and feeling better about yourself, and just doing all these things that on our day-to-day basis that we tend to lose ourselves with. And
Mhm.
I put that together, and it was spirit given, and I'm on my second book now, and I
Okay.
plan to publish that one. It's going to be quite interesting because I've been on a spiritual journey for many, many years now.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I'm just meeting great people and getting good insight and knowing my truth. So at one point in my life, I'm going to just step out there on faith and take my life coaching business to a new high, a new level,
Okay.
and
Okay.
just do what I'm put here to do, which is help others. And
Mhm.
that's my
Mhm.
passion. And and I'm all about
Yeah.
the truth. Let's just dig into truth and understand who we are as women
Yeah.
and the power
Mhm.
that's within us, and just
Mhm.
move forward with that. And I'm getting addicted to blab. Oh my gosh. And I can't get anything done. But I love it. And I sneak in here and there, and I'm like, I can't get in, I can't get in.
Uh
So if
huh.
my phone rings, I have to jump off. But I
Okay.
wanted
Okay.
to ask you, in your spiritual journey, what it is
Mhm.
that got you to St. Croix. Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from Tennessee, but I came here from Chicago.
Nice.
I came here from Chicago. So, like you, I have been on a spiritual journey all my life, basically. I'm now accepting and realizing it.
You're right.
Because it has always been natural for me to be very, very introspective.
You're right, right.
So, with the experiences that I had growing up, it caused me to, get real closer with God and asking questions. Why am I here? Why is this happening? You
Absolutely.
know, what's going on? So I got a real close relationship and would talk to God like he was my best friend,
Right.
And so, to make a long, 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 long story short, but let me say this to that point because I did was just featured in a documentary called Head Ladies in Charge where I share my
Nice.
story.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Congratulations.
thank you. Yes, hashtag HLIC. And you can find it at my website. It's www.powerofoneness.com. I'll put
Okay.
that in the chat too.
Okay.
Um, and you can see, I'll give you both of them because the video, my snippet is actually on this is where the video is on my FeliciaMuhammad.com site. And you can see it's a tab that says HLIC. Um, and so I share a lot of what kind of started this truth seeking journey that I'm on. And
Very nice.
come, come. Okay. Do you hear the baby?
I
Do
do.
you hear the baby cry? You do?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. We sending her some healing, love, and comforting energy
Yeah.
that she gets satisfied.
She's unhappy
Um,
right now.
right. So I was saying that my journey helped me to really get closer with really knowing who I am
Yes.
and why I'm here, and looking at the experiences that I had and why I was having those experiences. So, and then what they meant and all of that good stuff. And so I share a lot of that. I share. I never thought I would be sharing that part, but I share that part. Which, I mean, it was major because it was, and I felt I needed to share it because that's what I was always talking about
That was your
before I
truth. That
actually
was your
started
truth.
doing coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, before I actually started coaching, I was always coaching because as a hairstylist,
Oh,
with
yeah.
a counselor, with a
Everything.
doctor, with everything. And so when people would ask questions, and if you ask the right question, and my spirit is guiding me to share it with you, I mean, I'll tell you,
Right.
in an effort to help you,
Right.
So it really helped me to come to grips with why my father wasn't in my life, and me taking 100% responsibility for the actions that I took, and as a result of experiences and emotions that I was feeling, how they made me feel, why I was feeling it, and what the results were.
Right. Right.
you know.
Facing the
And
truth.
so,
That's the hardest.
face it,
That is the
yes,
hardest.
yes, and I'm thankful that I was blessed with the courage to be able to do it because I tell people all the time, go in the closet and confess your shit.
Absolutely.
And then when somebody else recognize it, you're not shameful. You're not, embarrassed because you've already acknowledged it.
Right.
And that's another tip for de-stressing from your mess. Accepting your shit, being honest with yourself
Yeah.
about your shit. You
Absolutely.
know,
Absolutely.
and knowing that there's freedom in that.
It's
There's
freedom
so
in,
much freedom in that.
yes, in the release of all of it, because that's what actually is our purpose here, is to tell our story
Mhm.
and to
Yes.
express to other people that their story is important too. That's why we're
Yeah.
all unique. We're all unique in our whole essence of being. And I like splitting up the word being because it's be and ing. It's just
Right.
being and always remaining in the present moment, because that's all we have.
Yeah.
That's all we have
Yeah.
is the present moment. We create now. We learn from our past, but we have to
Mhm.
create and move forward into our future based on what we're thinking right now. And
Right.
a lot of people don't understand that. So when you have to forgive and release and do all of these things, it just opens up our life to a plethora of goodness that
Yes.
we tend to. Um, uh, I'm looking for the word. We tend to harbor. We harbor on the
Mhm.
old and what has happened to us in the past, and just going through the de-stressing and releasing and forgiving, because I think forgiving is very key. And then we get to the
Mhm.
area of appreciating and loving
Mhm.
and all of those higher and upper worlds, and getting away
Yeah.
from the jealousies and all of that stuff
Yes.
that doesn't serve
Yes.
us. It doesn't serve us at
Yes.
all.
At
And
all.
when
Right.
we get past that, we just have so much to offer society
Mhm.
and to offer women,
Mhm.
especially
Mhm.
Black women. We're always hung up on
Mhm.
what somebody's doing, what somebody said, and that has
Right.
nothing to do with us.
Right.
That's what gets
Right.
me. It has
Yes.
nothing to do with you. Why are you concerned? So
Right.
yeah, I really appreciate what you're doing, and
Yes.
I'm going to
We have to
continue.
collaborate.
Huh?
We have to collaborate.
Yes, most definitely. And it looks
Yeah.
like St. Croix is a beautiful place to be. And I've
Yes,
always
it
dreamed
is.
of living on an island. My bucket list is to live in Hawaii. I just love water. I
Yeah.
think we just have to be around water, to
Mhm.
flow, to flow. And
Exactly.
I'm in Denver, and it's beautiful here. And you get all the seasons, but I'm
Mhm.
originally from LA. So
Oh, okay.
it's like, okay, I need some water, I need a beach, I need,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
need all these things. But once I've learned to really tap into who I am and
Mhm.
understand my flow,
Mhm.
I can flow wherever I am.
Yes. Yes.
It's just having a preference of where I'd like to be, and sharing my journey with others. So I'm
Right.
just following the path in a truthful way. And
Yes.
we are going to have to collaborate because I do think that we as powerful women, and when I say
Mhm.
powerful, I mean knowing what your power is.
Yes. Yes.
Not powerful by any degree or anything like that, but just
Mhm.
knowing that you're a spiritual or a spiritual being having a
Mhm.
human experience.
Yes. Mhm.
And, knowing that just puts us much more further into our greatness and our power. And
Right.
I could just talk about that all day. So,
All day. I know, right? Another thing I wanted to share too is that what I've learned that has been really powerful is helping. Thank you. Is helping people to understand that when you accept your shit 100%,
yes.
that blame, the shame, you don't get to
Oh,
play the blame game anymore.
yes. I
You
actually,
know.
I wrote that down yesterday in Raven's show.
Uh huh.
And it
Oh,
was because
okay.
you guys were talking about different stuff, and I was like, that blame game. If
Mhm.
we get out of that blame game and pointing fingers, oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
It's
what you
so
will
empowering.
discover about yourself, is
Yes.
just really, 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 really powerful. So
Yes.
that is important, especially in
Mhm.
dressing.
Yes, yes, yes. And so, how I got to, I know we were talking about my journey to St. Croix, was
Yes.
well, I'm bringing it 22 years forward. Was in Chicago and was in a third phase of releasing dysfunction. And I think this was like the catalyst of it. So I had decided to relinquish a relationship, and it was like the catalyst of a list of dysfunctional relationships with men,
Right.
you know. And when I got the courage to finally just be like, okay, this is it, I was seeing improvements in the cycles
Hmm.
and the dysfunction that I was attracting to me.
Exactly.
I took 100% responsibility for it, no matter what part they played in it. I took 100% responsibility because they were in my atmosphere, and I attracted this experience to me.
Exactly.
And I
Absolutely.
owned it. And I was like, okay, so now I'm getting more into my value. I'm reestablishing my relationship with money. And I just got to the point where I had the courage on another whole level to just let go of everything that no longer served me, including people, places, and things.
Yes. Yes, sis.
And so I was being evicted. And I had never been through anything like that before in my life. Never. And I was like, okay, Allah, because I refer to God as Allah,
Okay.
more spiritual than religious.
Right.
Um, and was like, okay, so what's up now? Hey, what? Where we going? What we gonna do?
Right. Following
And
your heart.
so, yeah. And so the previous year before, I had been to St. Thomas and Turks and Caicos.
Nice.
And so he was like, call the people you met in Turks and Caicos and St. Thomas. So, because I knew I was supposed to be near water, I had a reading done before, like 3 months before,
Okay.
and I was told that my ancestors give me permission to go, and I don't have to tell anybody where I'm going. I can go for a year, 3 months, or whatever,
Right.
and just release, let go, cleanse, and rebuild myself.
Right.
You know,
Nice.
and so I didn't follow through on it then because I was worried about what they gonna say, what they gonna think, all of that. And so I did, and I was doing a whole lot of energy work. I was doing a whole lot of energy clearing and energy work. And then I had gotten certified in this technology called Awakening Dynamics, where we're able to go in and connect with the subconscious mind to be able to release those traumas,
Oh, that is
life
awesome.
stuff, to be able to release it instantly so that you can begin to co-create a whole new reality with your higher self, your
Oh, I
God
have to get
presence.
that information from you.
Yes, yes, yes. So I offer those sessions and started doing, I was my best client and I started doing work with others, and I was attracting people who were having some of the same stuff that I was dealing with. And so it was helping me, because of course when we normally teach that which we need to learn. And so um it made it really easy for me to be open to releasing what they're going to think, what it's going to look like,
Right.
the humla, And so I followed through and called the people who I met in St. Thomas, got the information, shared with them what I was doing. They was like, "Oh yeah, we can use that down here."
Right.
And so I was like, "Okay, creator, now you know I don't have no money. So what? What we gonna do about that?" And I'm telling you, as much as I hear you so clearly, Source was like, "I got you. Go."
Nice.
And because I have on small levels, I have done that before. Welcome, Gabe. I have done that before.
Right.
It was easy for me to do it, because I'm a very spontaneous, love to travel type person, and
Right.
I'm really open to things like that. And so, so I was like, okay, all right, so I'm gonna do this. But I'm telling you, I was doing it with some fear and trepidation the whole time. But I was like, I'm gonna do it because when I look back over my life, I have always had everything that I needed.
Right. Because
I have always
you
had
desired
everything
it.
I needed.
You desired it.
Yes.
Yes.
No matter what it looked like, even the circumstances were crazy. I always had everything I needed, and I had to really be grateful for that. And so, in being grateful for that, it just opened me up to releasing, like I said, what people gonna think, what they gonna say, and all of that, because of the religious constraints that I was raised up in. So I did a lot of clearing work on that and got God's perspective, and so the whole relationship with a lot of those programs and beliefs and the way I was reared has expanded.
Right.
And
That is awesome.
and really opened up to where more opportunities, more experiences, more unlimited resources were just flowing. So I got the money. At the time I was doing hair, but clientele was dropping off. It was a slow season and everybody was playing into the economy. And I'm like, y'all folks, everybody ain't suffering. I'm not playing into that. So I did my own little work around prosperity and my whole relationship with money. So again, I was in that phase of reestablishing that relationship because I understood my relationship with money also reflected how I related to other things.
Exactly.
So I had to really get clear on that.
Right.
And so I got the money to get a one-way ticket to St. Thomas. So I got a one-way ticket to St. Thomas, didn't have anywhere to stay. And I was scrolling through my phone and Spirit was like, call this person. And I hadn't intended on calling. I was trying to call somebody else. So I just called, I followed, because that was the other thing I hadn't been doing. I hadn't been following my first mind.
Right.
Because I had downplayed the gift. Yeah, I had been downplaying the gift of the intuitiveness that I have. And being a healer, I was downplaying it. Although I was working as a self-healer, teaching people how to awaken the body to self-heal through nutrition and mindset and crystals and vibrational medicine and all of that. So doing that was reawakening and helping me to get past, people gonna think you're a voodoo or a witch doctor or all of this. Because I used to hear that coming up, so that's why I shied away from it.
Most definitely.
And so when I was getting past that, the money, I got the one-way ticket. I called the sister, and she called her family. I said, well, ask them, can I stay? She said, well, I'll put y'all in contact with each other. So she did. I spoke with them, and they was like, sure, no problem, because I could help them with some of the things they were going through. So it worked out. But she said, they're not in St. Thomas anymore. They're in St. Croix. And I was like, oh, but I got a one-way ticket to St. Thomas. So he told me to, he told me, he's like, well, just catch the seaplane over. It's only going to be about $80 when you get to St. Thomas, and I'll pick you up at the airport. So that's what happened. And that happened December of last year.
Last year?
December of last year.
Oh, yes. My goodness.
So I stayed from December to January because I had to come back to Chicago and deal with some stuff. And then I came back January the 9th, and I stayed to February the 28th. So while I was here, I was networking and just releasing, and oh God, it was beautiful being near the water. And so then the idea was do a retreat.
Oh my goodness.
Retreat. So then that's when I did the De-Stress from Your Mess Natural Lifestyle Rejuvenation Retreat in June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to give you applause for that.
So that's been this phase of the spiritual journey on another whole level that I have been on, because I am grateful and thankful that I'm able to fully embody and be vulnerable and be transparent. To whereas before I would only share so much, but now I am in a space where I'm free enough to be able to share what needs to be shared, when it needs to be shared, how it needs to be shared, and I follow my higher self. I follow the guidance and just
Awesome.
be in the flow.
Give
So
thanks. Give thanks.
yeah, give
Oh my
thanks.
goodness.
I'm
I knew it was a
grateful.
reason why I was connected to you, because it's just so, what you just described is so me. And I
Yeah,
know I'm about to take that. I can feel it. I can feel
yeah.
this leap that I'm about to just embark on. And
Well,
it's
if you're guided to do it, then, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but I want to say this while that part is fresh on my mind
yes,
and
yes.
yours. I have a place here, and when I'm off island or when you want to come, feel free. And I have another girlfriend who has some cottages that she rents out, so you can really get the feel of the island, because it is a majestic healing island. That's what I call it, my majestic Virgin Islands, because
Yes.
it's the healing power is here. So I want to
Nice.
offer that to you.
Thank you so much. I will
Yeah.
definitely, oh my goodness, I don't call them chill bumps anymore. I call them thrill bumps. And I'm getting those thrill bumps right now
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm just, I have opened up. I've had so many aha moments in my over 50 years of living.
Oh,
And
you look beautiful.
I didn't want to get on camera today. I was like, I'm so raggedy. Oh, I don't care. But I'm getting to that
Right.
point where I don't care, because I know that I'm pure on the inside. And I know that my light is shining. And I had to release that to actually see and let in, like you said, let in your blessings. You have to
Yeah.
let them in. If we're doing like
Yeah.
this all the time and closing off our life and thinking ahead of in a way we can't even control it, because what is meant for you is meant for you because you've designed it already. And that's the thing that I think I was forgetting, is I've already made my design. So I have to live it by my design and not let anyone interrupt it, and just be open to receive, because that's my
Yes.
hardest thing. That's been my hardest thing for years, because
Okay.
my daughter is almost 30 and my son is 21, and he just left me last December. It's funny.
Okay.
December is a big month, I think, for a lot of releasing and change and growth. And when I let him go, so to speak, because he moved to Miami,
Okay.
it was time to really look at me. And my responsibility was me. So I'm just so grateful and so appreciative of just meeting people in all facets of life. And
Yeah.
I know my journey is awesome. It's just beginning to be so awesome because of my release and because of not harboring and just going by have you read the 4 Agreements?
Yeah. No, I haven't. No,
By
I've seen the
Don
book, but I
Miguel,
haven't.
Don Miguel
No, I
Ruiz?
haven't.
Well, that is a book that kind of just really just set me to a whole nother level of
Okay.
appreciating my being.
Okay.
And I'm just lost, but I'm so just lost for words right now because of speaking to you, and you just told my whole everything. I'm
Yeah.
blown away. I'm blown away.
Good.
And I
Good.
appreciate
Thanks.
you. And I give you
Appreciate
your
you.
props.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. So when you go to my website, do a complimentary session so I can demonstrate the subconscious block clearing, so we can help you with the receiving part. Because
Okay.
what I had to learn, then this was major for me. And we have a lot of the same energy, just because I read energy as well. So, and I know
Right.
you're
The
into it too.
auras. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the spiritual energies that are tied to the name. So I know a lot about you just by knowing your name. And so
Right.
I had to learn that when the circumstances shift, that I can always change the plan. I can always change the vision
Absolutely. Absolutely.
for my highest good
Yes.
and all involved. I can
Yes.
change it. you
Yeah.
know, and keeping in line with the will that I'm destined to achieve.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking forever, but I know I gotta go. I
Okay.
gotta go to my second gig.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful thing. But it's been wonderful connecting with you,
You
and
as
let's
well.
stay
You
in
as
touch.
well.
Okay.
Give thanks. And I will
Yes.
connect with you on your website and
Okay.
we will talk further because I have to get this St. Croix information
Yes. Yes. Yes.
because I might change my birthday date to visit there instead because I was
Okay.
trying to figure out where I wanted to go. Me and my girlfriend were
Okay.
talking about Cancun, but now I'm thinking St. Croix would be the destination.
Yeah. St. Croix is the place to come. Yes.
Okay.
Do Cancun, lady. You can always do Cancun.
Right, right. It was just a fun thing, but now I think I need to spiritually follow,
Yes.
my destination instead of just going somewhere. Okay.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
sis.
Yes. All right.
Thank you
So
so
thank you.
much, Felicia.
All right. Take care. Good
Thank you so
things.
much.
All
Have
right.
a
You
good
too,
day.
love. You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye. All right, blabbers. So that's it for today. Enjoy. We have received a lot of tips to de stress from your mess, and we will see you next time. Be sure to visit my website, FeliciaMuhammad.com or powerofoneness.com, POWEROF, the number one, NESS.com. And we can help you shift your shit. All right. Take